Peace and love to all my real ones. Shout out to all my fake ones. I'm praying for your healing and reconciliation. This Sue, I ain't posted a video in a long time. I've been doing a lot of inner work, dealing with the God within and the creator of the universe. So those are two gods interacting. So yeah, it's two gods. There's the you God, the God within yourself, your spirit and your soul, and then there's the creator of the universe. And when those two are in constant conversation, that's when you enact with your greater evolution. So I've been in a solitude, building with the God of the universe, building my inner God. So during that time, I evolved. I came to higher understandings or overstandings of things. So yesterday I was building with my brother titled Friction, and in the conversation I started talking about the ripples in the fabric of time. So what I mean by that is, like, every action, as we know, we learned in science, every action creates an equal and opposite reaction. But most of the time, when we heard that when we was younger, I don't think we really processed exactly what that meant. So I'm gonna break it down for you. Basically, like, you throw a rock, right? When you throw a rock, the force of the inertia is force created by motion. So the force from the inertia carries the rock to the water. Then the rock, along with the inertia, impact the water and create a ripple. So it's the same thing with our actions. We have physical actions and we have spiritual actions. So a lot of people think if the action is not physical, that there's no consequence or there's no result. But to prove that wrong, how many times have you actually thought about a person or pondered on something real hard? Well, let's just say, go back to just thought about a person. You thought about this person and you thought about them long and hard. And as you was thinking about the person, you get a phone call. That's a reality. That's a spiritual action that you put into the universe. That person picked up on that signal at the same time that you was thinking about them simultaneously, and they called you. That's a ripple in the fabric of time. That's what the internet is based on. The internet works the same way as these ripples that I'm talking about. That's why it's called the internet, because it's a whole bunch of computer algorithms interacting simultaneously from different keyboards. But anyway, yeah, so there's nothing that we can do that does not create a ripple in the fabric of time. So we have to watch what we think, watch what we say, and watch everything, how we treat people, how we deal with ourselves. Like, even if you joke about yourself in a negative way, you're creating a ripple. You create a ripple for a desired effect, whether it's conscious or subconscious. So there's physical ripples and there's spiritual ripples. But those spiritual ripples, just because we don't see them, we don't feel, hear, see, or touch them within our five senses, doesn't mean that nothing happened. So yeah, when you think about something, you ponder on it deeply, you're creating a ripple. If it's negative or positive, you're creating a ripple that's going to lead to a result, whether it be big or small. That's why they say you don't share your dreams with everybody, because not everybody wants the best for you. So you tell somebody about a goal that you have, and they could be a secret hater, So now they're receiving this signal from your mind to their mind, and they're smiling in your face, but meanwhile, They like, man, I don't really want him to achieve that. And you tell too many haters, and you actually created a negative ripple against your dream, because the haters are sending out signals into the universe to defeat the signal you put out into the universe. And if you have too many negative signals clashing against your positive aspiration, that dream might never come into fruition. So just be mindful of the ripples that we create, that we put out into this vast universe, which is the first internet, thought. Because we're actually creating ripples in the fabric of time when people, that's why when we lose people that we loved, it hurts so bad, because those ripples that they created and the advices they gave us, the love they showed us, the energies transfers in those different conversations and acts of love and acts of service, we are feeling the effects of those ripples on a constant basis. Peace and love to all my real ones. Shout out to all my fake ones. I'm praying for your healing and your reconciliation. King signing out.